It's time. I hope you all are ready. We are kicking off season 2 in a big way. And when I say big way, I mean big way. There are records right out of the gate on our very first show of season 2. Well, kind of the first official new show, I guess. The other one was a recap. Either way, if you haven't seen the recap yet, you guys need to see what happened in the off season. Go check it out. But in this episode, everybody's here, the full cast. We're going straight into our first shows of 2021. All I gotta say is you need to see what happened. Stick around till the end. That's it. I'm not gonna say any more. I know you guys have been waiting. Thank you so much for waiting patiently. I told you guys we'd be back, and here we are. Let's get right into it. No more waiting. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? I am Jake, aka Bomber, and it is time. Season 2 is now. I am controlling Combat Zone Wrestling, and our pay-per-view in the month of January 2021 is High Stakes. This is an old school actual pay-per-view name that CZW would have back in the day, and it was never really in January, but I'm bringing it in January now, so that's what I'm rolling with. Warden, what are you rolling with?
Hello, everyone. Warden's back. MWA is back. We're here to present the best possible product. We're not going for Comeback Kid anymore. We're here to be the best. And we're going to present to you in the month of January, Chaos in the Capital pay-per-view.
What I have to ask, what capital are we in here?
Capital of the United States, sir.
Oh, really? Wait, okay, hold on. So, DC, I didn't know. I thought it was like the capital of fucking Ohio or something like that.
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, wow. All right. It is okay. Well, we'll see how that goes. Shit, I didn't know it was that crazy.
We're going beyond the Midwest this season, my friend.
Oh, wow. Midwest going beyond the Midwest. That's interesting. So Luke, what you working with?
Howdy, folks. Luke here for once. We are Ring of Honor still, and like Bomber bringing back an old school pay-per-view, we as well are bringing back an old school pay-per-view in Ring of Honor New Horizons.
Okay, yeah, like I said, I was making that graphic, and wow, that logo, I was like, this is super old school. It was like 2008 or something, I think, was there the logo that I was using anyway. But cool. And Tigress, what are you doing over there in Slam?
Hi there, I'm Tigress, and Slam is definitely has some big plans going on.
Oh.
This company would like to proudly announce that we are launching the Slam Network for $4.99 a month. You can see all our pay-per-views and past shows on there, including the shows from our off season.
Oh, $4.99, beating the deal the WWE's doing. I like it. And yep. I guess we should address it right now. I didn't bring it up on the recap episode, which you guys need to check out if you haven't. But Big Trouble in Little Slam. So I have when it announced all the awards, it's also saying Slam's in trouble here. The future looks bleak for Slam, as reports indicate the company is in a complete tailspin, with attendance dropping rapidly and many of the top stars on the brink of walking out. Some insiders have even stated that the company could be out of business by the end of the month. What is going on in Slam?
I'll say this: we're financially stronger than before, so quite frankly, Ringside News clearly wrote this article because this is fake news.
Fake news. Imagine that, fake news in the wrestling world. All right, cool.
My pay-per-view this month will be the Battle Frontier.
Oh, that's right. Nice, very nice. Cool. All right, well, let's get going here. All right, folks, it is the first Evolution of 2021. Our first show right after Cage of Death. And to start this show, we have a pay-per-view recap from last night, Cage of Death. Segment rate of 100. So apparently it was a pretty good package. It was a pretty good highlight of the pay-per-view. We have obviously a bunch of the guys that were on the show, and it got the crowd off to a hot start. So I guess people were excited to see what went down last night. And we didn't show that the bullshit still frame stuff that WWE does. We showed the actual action, which maybe got us that little boost. So yeah, it worked out pretty good. So right away, the show starts with Roman Reigns calling out The Undertaker after their match last night. The Unwanted come out to the ring and tell Reigns that last night the big dog was sent home yelping. and it's time for him to stand aside and give someone else a shot. Just before Reigns was about to come to blows with Undertaker, Adam Cole's music hits, and out comes CZW's first overall draft pick. That was a long time ago, by the way. Cole steps right up in front of Reigns, looking at Undertaker, telling him that he isn't afraid of the smoke and mirrors that is the Unwanted. He claims he won't make the same mistakes the others have, and he wants a shot at the title. He drills him in the back with a Superman punch and went for Taker, but Finn Balor and Darby Allin are all over him. So during the scuffle, Undertaker picked up a mic and said that if Cole and Reigns want a shot at his title so bad, that they will have to figure out who gets that shot tonight in the main event. So tonight's main event is going to be Roman Reigns versus Adam Cole, two guys that have been feuding before over the offseason, and the winner will be facing the Undertaker at the next pay-per-view. So there we go. Segment rating 100. Yeah. Any thoughts on the back-to-back 100s?
That's great for you, but horrible for the rest of us. Already setting high standards.
So the first match of the night is a barn burner. Pete Dunne versus Kenta in a good wrestling bout. Decent reaction from the crowd. Pete Dunne defeated Kenta in 10 minutes, 16 seconds via submission. Not a whole lot here. This is two guys trying to make a name for themselves. Pete Dunne has been on fire. He got a win over Roman Reigns in the offseason. Kenta is still struggling a little bit, but he's been putting on good matches every single night. These two have good chemistry, which is good. I haven't seen that before. 76 for Pete Dunne, 72 for Kenta. 82 overall, so that puts it right in the wheelhouse of some of the best matches that CZW's ever done. So I think this show is off to a fantastic start.
Yeah, this would be a great match. Watch real life.
Oh, no doubt. We cut backstage with MJF, Rusev, and Strowman, the Regime, and MJF is absolutely furious after their loss to the Three Fly Crew at Cage of Death last night. He slaps Braun Strowman across the face and tells him that if he doesn't break every bone in Ricochet's body tonight, he is going to kick his ass. Braun Strowman groans, standing up, towering over MJF. MJF quickly starts stuttering, fumbling over his words, saying that, you know what, hey, Rusev will be there to help him kick his ass too. So MJF may be barking up the wrong tree here, the massive tree that is Braun Strowman. But segment rating 100, I honestly have no idea what's going on. I haven't came anywhere near. I've never had a two 100 rating segments, and now I got 3. I don't know what's happening. This may end up being the best show ever for CZW right here. Hold on to your pants because they're about to come off. So next up, we have another angle. This time we are in the ring and we see the set of the KO show. I started debuting this in the off season, but this is the very first KO show on the actual season. So let's do this. Kevin Owens begins the show by bragging about his victory last night over Cody Rhodes. He claims he is pound for pound the greatest fighter in professional wrestling business. He says that Fight Owens Fight isn't just some fancy slogan that he came up with. No one can stand toe-to-toe with him in a slugfest. Just after he finishes with no one, an unfamiliar song plays out in the arena. Owens looks confused until Josh Barnett comes walking out from the back. The brains behind independent wrestling's biggest shows, Bloodsport. He comes down to the ring, goes face-to-face with Owens, telling him to fight Owens Fight. Kevin takes a big gulp and says that he's ruined his scripted show tonight and that Dave Chris was supposed to come out and he was going to beat his ass and leave. Owens goes to leave the ring, but Josh swings a right hook at Owens and he drops to the mat to avoid the blow. He rolls under the ropes and back up the ramp, leaving his own show behind. So Kevin Owens out there boasted he's the best fighter. Josh Barnett shows up making his CZW debut. And Kevin Owens quickly backed out of the ring and took off up the ramp, never even really completing his show. So Josh Barnett debuted his legitimate athlete gimmick, got an initial rating of adequate. That's fantastic to hear. Overall, everything was just fantastic. Segment rating of 90. So what do you guys think of this debut of Josh Barnett? You think it's a fun way to introduce him here?
It's a strong debut.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty big first match. I think it may be a little bit over ambitious, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully the match will go good.
Has he had any matches yet?
No. This is his absolute debut. I don't think he's had any matches in the game yet at all. So
So he could like come out and have a match rating of 39. You want to know?
he could, yeah.
He
Beautiful.
could ruin your perfect show.
He could. I'm surprised that actually, I guess obviously Kevin Owens carried this a lot, but 90, so I'll take it. So in the next match of the night, we have ROH taking on Tony Deppen in a terrible match. ROH defeated Tony Deppen in 7 minutes and 50 seconds via pinfall with the ROH driver. With the win, ROH tried to get Selena De La Renta back, who was chained up at ringside behind Ziggler, Orton, and G-Raver. Okay, they fought them off and scurried away, pulling her from behind. So I guess I should preface this if you haven't seen the recap, which you should have already. The story going on right now is LAX had Selena De La Renta stolen from them by the Collectors, the stable of Dolph Ziggler, Orton, G-Raver, and Tony Deppen. And as they're trying to get her back, they have Selena De La Renta like chained up. Think of, I don't know, nothing like around the neck, but just kind of like handcuffs chained together and like they're holding a chain connected to that. And they are keeping her away from LAX. So that's kind of the story that's being told. Didn't get her back tonight, but they did get a win over one of the members of the Collectors. So 63 overall segment rating. Not bad. Tony Deppen got a 50. ROH had a 61. I have a feeling this is just because ROH had a low morale. Yeah, low morale. Next up, we have that big match between Braun Strowman and Ricochet in a bout that had superb wrestling and great heat. Because this is the end of the feud kind of that's been going on with the Three Fly Crew and the regime. Braun Strowman defeated Ricochet in 10 minutes, 21 seconds with a pinfall after the standing triangle choke. That doesn't really make sense. That should be like submission after a standing triangle choke. But either way, segment rating, awesome number here. 83, fantastic. 93 from Ricochet, no surprise. Braun Strowman, 81. Lack of psychology meant the match never really gelled cohesively. That's weird. But yeah, this was 10 minutes of basically Braun Strowman just beating the shit out of Ricochet. And really, Braun Strowman was trying to drive the point home to MJF and everybody else. That regime are not going to take losses very lightly in CZW. Oh my God. Here it is again.
Come on.
Here, guys, I swear to God, I don't know what's happening.
Stop having segments.
I don't know what's wrong, but another 100 segment rating. Actually, nothing's wrong at all. After the match, Ricochet tries crawling out of the ring, but Braun picks him up, giving him yet another giant slam. MJF comes out to the ring, clapping and celebrating the victory. He shoves Ricochet out of the ring, leaving Cedric and Mustafa Ali to come out and help him to the back. The regime seemed to have asserted their dominance once again in CZW. So it looks like all things are good with Strowman, MJF. Strowman did exactly what he said he was going to do. I forgot. I don't know why I didn't put Rusev in this part, but I guess it was just MJF that came out. But MJF looked good, guys. MJF looked good. The regime's attempt at power storyline has automatically advanced. That is the new story going forward for this season. So we'll see how that goes. So far, it looks like it's off to a good start. So last night at Cage of Death, the longtime reigning tag team champions of the North lost their titles to the American Wolves, Eddie Edwards, Davey Richards. So tonight we need to crown a new tag team #1 contender. And we had a 20-person battle royal, all tag teams in the division, trying to jump in there and win a shot at the tag team title. So this is what went down. In a poor match, Josh Alexander won the battle royal, 17 minutes and 48 seconds. Jeff Cobb got the most eliminations over the course of the match. The final four came down to Tama Tonga, Luau. God, I always fuck their names up.
Tongaloa.
There you go. Josh Alexander and Matt Taven. Those were the final four in this match here. The end came when Velveteen Dream came back into the ring to help his partner Matt Taven out, and all four men got tied up in the ropes, letting Josh Alexander come from behind, powering everyone up and over the top rope. Big power move here from him, eliminating everyone. God and the Dream Team began brawling after costing each other the match. But that means your winners and new #1 contenders, the former champions, the North. What a massive win over everybody. We're talking FTR were in there. Two Fly Crew were going to be in this match, but after the beatdown from Ricochet. Ricochet was going to pull double duty tonight, but he could not make it. So only Cedric was in there for his team. And actually, you see Hikaru Shida in here. Her and Jordan Grace teamed up together, but didn't quite get the win here. And Jimmy Lloyd, I forgot that I actually signed him. And this was his debut. So there you go.
Who is Jake Chris' partner?
Say what?
Who was he partners with?
He was partners with Jake Christ. Yeah, he was partners with Jake Christ.
Oh, Jimmy Lloyd was. Okay.
Yeah, Jimmy Lloyd was, because Dave Christ was fired. Or, well, he wasn't fired. I gave him his release. So
I don't know the difference.
Yeah, I'm
between
surprised.
I'm
all
sure we
women
know why.
Plays Ricochet in this match.
you know what? I should have done that. That would have made a lot more sense. But anyway, there's other people that were in here that it's not showing too, like Velveteen Dream, Santana and Ortiz, Matt Taven, Mance Warner was in there. But anyway, yeah, so segment rating 70. I think that's awesome for Battle Royals. This is my first one that I've done. I'm happy with that. So the North are the number one contenders. Jimmy Lloyd debuted his Never Say Die gimmick. Got an initial rating of very good. Cool. Good debut for him. 2 good debuts tonight. Jimmy Lloyd and Josh Barnett. Good deal.
I forfeit. Whoever would like to absorb MWA. Now.
MWA looking for a new owner. All right, guys. I don't know what's going on.
If anyone wants to take over any of the other 3 brands, let Bomber know.
Segment rating of 100. I swear to God, I don't know what's happening, but I think every segment rating tonight was a fucking 100. It was. Okay, I don't know.
190.
Oh, I have 190. Good call. All right, here we go. Anyway, this is the last segment of the night, so trust me, this is the last 100. All right. Anyway, Seth Rollins, the CZW Iron Man champion, by the way, is seen backstage with Matt Riddle, who he fought last night on the pay-per-view. And Seth says he just wanted to shake the hand because their hard-fought match last night. This moment was interrupted, though, by Kenny Omega, who butts in, eyeballing Seth Rollins' title. He asked Rollins if he saw his win over Finn Balor last night, and despite the weird distractions and that flash across the screen, I'll get to that in a second. Before Rollins could answer, Omega placed his palm onto the Iron Man Championship that's sitting on Seth's shoulder and says that it's time to stop playing with the flunky MMA boys and face a real superstar. Omega says, next week maybe? And then walks off without saying anything else. Riddle is shaking his head and blurts out, not cool, bro. So what has been happening in Kenny Omega's matches lately, there's been little things flashing across the screen. This has been going on in the offseason. Little basically warnings, threats about his life. Things are coming to an end. Your career's like different things that have been flashing across the screen during his matches, trying to distract him, but they haven't quite all panned out because he did get the win over Finn Balor last night. So we still don't know exactly what that is, but I guess we'll find out sometime this season what's going on. But looks like the challenge has been laid out for next week. Kenny Omega, Seth Rollins for the Iron Man title. I think that's a
pay-per-view caliber match.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a pretty decent main event. That will be the main event for next week. Just a little teaser there for you. So
Not gonna lie, when you first showed this segment, I thought Rollins and Riddle were gonna smoke a blunt together.
Oh God, yeah, that's what I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. That's the CZW way. But overall, I don't know what's going on. This is gonna be the best show ever because my main event is gonna do great, and it's happening right now. In the main event, to see who will go on to face The Undertaker in the championship title match. In a bout that had great heat and good wrestling, Adam Cole defeated Roman Reigns in 16 minutes and 21 seconds with a flying crossbody. That's all it took, folks. That's all it took. An 83 segment rating. Fantastic main event here to close this show. Roman Reigns in-ring performance of 81. Adam Cole in-ring performance of 76. Adam Cole benefited from a groundswell of public support, of course. Wait, what? Undertaker's next challenger storyline has advanced and lost heat with an 83. Oh, probably could have started with 100, so it's hard to go up from there. But yeah, what a main event.
Yeah, hard to go up from 100.
I mean, it's true. It's true. So yeah, I don't even know what to expect here for this end of show rating, but I'm super, I couldn't be any more possibly happy with the show. Let's see what we got.
Holy fuck,
wow.
Dude.
89.
You're gonna make me look like a jackass with my shit show rating.
I'm
100,
happy with 75s, and here you are.
5 100s, guys. I honestly, I didn't do anything different than I always do. I don't know. I had 2 segments with MJF, which obviously usually get good ratings, but the pay-per-view recap, I stole that from Warden. But I don't know. So that's it, guys. That is CZW Evolution this week. I think the season is off to a fantastic start, and I can't wait to see where all these storylines go and where they develop and what happens. So let's move on. All right, so let's look and see what Raw did. Show rating 73, 7,000 people. Killian Dane defeated Kalisto in Cameron Grimes for the U.S. title. So Killian Dane's your main event guy over there. Good deal. CZW Evolution, this is what we did this week. 89 overall, 13,000.
I think Raw did better is
Wow.
the TV rating.
Yeah, they're still beating us in the ratings. They're on the bigger network. But man, look at that for a TV show rating or a TV show attendance. Almost 13,599. That's insane. 1.34 TV rating. Yeah, that's the thing. Our TV ratings just aren't that good. That's the real thing that I'm trying to improve on, and I don't know how to do it.
I would like the size of the networks we're on.
Yeah, because we're on Sci-Fi and the El Rey network, which in real life I think they're closing down, so that's crazy. But yeah, that's what's hurting us there. So okay, well, did what we could. Either way, we keep having shows like that. You feel like your numbers would go up eventually. So, oh my god, you would go from 10,000 a month to 100,000 a month. Oh my god. Okay, well there you go.
Sometimes it's worth the investment.
Welcome back, everybody, to Midwest Mayhem. We are starting the first week of January off with a match-filled show. We're getting started on the pre-show here. We have 2 of our newer signees, El Hijo de LA Park versus El Fantasma. Match started off not too bad for a pre-show match. We got El Fantasma defeating El Hijo de la Park. El Hijo de la Park did really bad. Like, holy crap. No worries be that bad. But
37. Holy shit.
And Fantasma did the opposite with 73.
Wow. That's great, actually.
Yeah, Phantasma's doing very well. We're hoping to bring him up to the main roster soon, or main show.
The headbanger is good.
You got a great chemistry with these guys. That's good. That's promising.
I can't believe he has a 37. I mean, he's only like 30 years old. He's not even like old or anything.
To be fair, I don't think he's been wrestling long.
Oh, they made the match work. Following their match, El Hijo is down and out. Looks like Phantasma's just going to walk off the win when the Von Erichs show up and start kicking El Phantasma's ass, helping out El Hijo de LA Park. This is all in the pre-show, but it's finally got an angle on the pre-show.
Yeah, good. That's a good segment rating, especially when you got the Von Erichs in there.
My God, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we go back to 2 people we've had for a little while. Code Brazil we got right at the beginning of the offseason, I believe. Warhorse we've had since the beginning. Yeah, not a bad match. Pre-show about had subpar wrestling, little heat. Warhorse defeated Code Brazil just under 10 minutes by submission. I like to start building Warhorse up a little more. He's got diversity I haven't really tapped yet.
Okay.
So basically in the segment, Stone Cold Steve Austin, they come out. Brock Lesnar is still the champion after the pay-per-view last week. And he's basically calling out Will Ospreay and the rest of the Dragons who attacked him at the end of the pay-per-view. Kazuchika Okada is also mentioned, saying that he still has him as a sore on his back, and if he tries coming after him, he's going to kick Okada's ass too.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on.
Well, 99, not too shabby.
All right. Following this, we have a 6-man tag match between the current Mayhem television champion Daniel Bryan and his stable, Catchpoint 2.0, versus the Calla Clan, which consists of Sami Callihan, Brian Cage, and Taya Valkyrie.
The what? The Calla Clan?
Caliclan. Calla Clan.
Oh, Calla Clan. Okay.
Yeah. I need to update that, it looks like. But surprisingly, not too bad of a match. Everyone really brought it. Drew Gulak, he stepped up more than he has been. Ty with a 61. I'm cool with all this. Brian with an 87. Holy crap.
Yeah, that was great.
Brian Cage has been stepping up too. ZSJ's always done well. Callahan was 79. Liking all of this.
No, everybody did really good there.
Yeah, the Cala Clan ended up getting the win here. Up next, we got a shitty match. I guess.
Just flat out gonna say it.
I mean, yeah, you're thinking it. PCO and Skrull versus Team MDK. This one consists of Joey Janela and Ricky Shane Page. God bless you. And about that good heat and decent wrestling, PCO and Skrull defeated MDK in 13 minutes 25 seconds. PCO pinned Joey Janela with a cannonball.
Wow.
I think the problem was, once again, I had to throw a wild brawl or a hardcore somewhere in this. This one ended up getting the wild brawl.
Yeah.
I was really debating between the two which one to go with. I think a hardcore might have been better, but
possibly, yeah. I figure with these, either way, with this group of guys, it should be good. Skrull's the only one that I think that would suffer from it, but the rest of them would be. I mean, Skrull did 68, so he still did pretty good.
Something that great chemistry for
score.
both these teams.
I see that.
Very nice.
It's good that Janela and Ricky Shane Page have good chemistry.
Yeah. Skrull and PCO we knew had good chemistry, but
Mm-hmm.
Team MDK is really putting up better performances than I could have expected from them lately. We see Skrull, CM Punk, and PCO. They've been together. They've been helping each other out lately, to the point that they are calling themselves the modern punks these days. Bram is also part of this stable. So after their victory, they're celebrating when all of a sudden, Nick Gage, David Starr, Ricky Shane Page, Joey Janela, and Joseph all show up and start kicking their ass. Team MDK has grown, folks, considerably from 3 members to 5 members.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh.
These are kind of the underground boys. They're here to make a name for themselves here.
Interesting. So David Starr has found a group to settle down with, huh?
He's found some friends finally.
Wow.
I wonder why he lost them in the first place.
Being a creep. About the head, good heat and decent wrestling. Frankie Kazarian defeated Eli Drake. 12 minutes, 21 seconds. But with a handful of tights. Shenanigans, of course. Christopher Daniels distracted Eli Drake, allowing that to happen. This is just starting a feud between Dummy Money Inc. and SCU.
Oh, Kazarian's gimmick is getting a little stale, it says here.
I don't even know what his gimmick is. And if you saw right there, Scorpio Sky turned heel. I should have been doing that a long time ago. I just never got around to it. In a good match, the new leader of the Samoan Dynasty, Jacob Fatu, and Jay Uso defeated Jay Briscoe and Tommaso Ciampa in 14 minutes, 41 seconds when Jacob Fatu pinned Jay Briscoe.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering what was going to happen after Samoa Joe left. If they were going to, like, dissolve or...
Oh, no. This is in the blood. They stay together through thick and thin. If you recall, Samoa Joe was traded to Slam for Kofi Kingston, leaving a spot at the head of the table, and Jacob Fatu has filled that.
Hey, head of the table.
Oh, great match here. Everyone really stepped up. Weakest was Fatu with a 67, which I can't complain about that. Good shit.
Looks like Fatu and Uso have great chemistry. Man, you guys got a lot of chemistry going on.
We usually don't have any, so this is great to see.
Yeah, Briscoe and Ciampa too.
Yeah, I think Jay and Ciampa somehow have excellent chemistry together, but Jay and Mark don't.
that makes sense.
It's not bad, but it's not like a note of like excellent chemistry together. Great heat and good wrestling. Kofi Kingston defeated Andrade in 19 minutes 43 seconds by pinfall and SOS. This is going to begin a trios feud. As you recall, Latin World Order is the trios champions. This is New Day getting their foot in the door to challenge them for the trios titles at the pay-per-view. Kofi Kingston has defeated Andrade. We'll see where it goes from here.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how New Day do.
Kofi Kingston inconsistent and declining physical ability. Wow.
You know what? I saw that for one of my guys on the offseason. I forgot who it was, but Dax Hardwood. I'm like, what?
Really? My whole roster is declining physical ability, let's be honest. Main event time.
Nice.
I like to see it. We have the Japan boys. Yep, I went in for it. I didn't even fight it anymore. They are the Japan boys. Okada, Evil, and Sonata facing the Dragons, Will Ospreay, Murphy, and Minoru Suzuki. About the head, great heat and good wrestling. The Dragons, that's their stable name, has Ultimo Dragon as the kind of like a mentor leader. Defeated Japan boys. Will Ospreay pinned Sonata with a Stormbreaker. Segment rating is 73. Okada killed it with an 86. Ospreay killed it with an 86.
Wow.
Murphy and Suzuki kind of had to pick up the slack. 51, 55 out of them. Sonata killed it, 75. Evil's never been like fantastic since he's been in the MWA, but 64 is okay.
Yeah, he's doing a lot better than Evil Sonata is. That's surprising, I guess. I mean, I don't know enough about those guys in real life, but I know that Evil, to me at least, seems to be the bigger name guy. That's the one I see more often, anyway.
Yeah, they're both pretty big.
Slow as
Evil's had
hell.
more of a spotlight lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New
Son-
Japan.
Over the past like 2 or so years, Sonata's like really broken through while Evil's just kind of like inner.
Gotcha.
Murphy, I've been trying to build in the off season. That's why I got him with the Dragons. He's
Yeah,
kinda
him and
learning from
Ospreay seems like a really interesting team.
Yeah, and I like having Suzuki there as kind of the oddball of the group.
Yeah, well, he's
Like,
got to be there to
unfortunately-
do all the translations for their opponents. That's what it is. All the trash talking.
Hey, they said we suck, guys. What the fuck? What
Okay.
the
Or
fuck?
not.
Okay,
What the fuck? Folks?
Or not.
what is
How?
happening here?
CZW has infiltrated the game, folks. This game file is tampered. with.
Okay, saying the crowd wasn't having
Wow.
expected more angles and interview segments. What?
Oh,
I guess.
yeah, you didn't. Okay, that's what hurt it. I bet.
I didn't follow the algorithm. It's been a while, folks. It's been a while.
What do you mean? You're
Yeah.
fucking like 2 weeks ago.
Shut up. All right. Well, we fucked up this week. I'm sure they love the music. I'm sure they appreciated the music that we.
That's right. This was hey, this is you're just following in your footsteps from season 1, starting out slow and ending strong. That's all it is.
All that talk about this not being a comeback season. Comeback season, folks.
Comeback season has begun.
We're shooting for an 80.
Does that mean I start off strong and end really horribly?
We'll see. We'll
Sure.
see.
To start off, Ring of Honor Battlefield and our not glorious return. To start off the Ring of Honor Top Prospect Tournament, Alex Zane, one of our newest signees, defeats Fala Ba in 8 minutes and 43 seconds with a quick roll-up. 38. Yeah, no, I'm not expecting either of these two matches to be good.
Hey, they have good chemistry.
And
I
Ba
don't
did
know.
better than Zane. Yikes. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt.
So this prospect tournament, how many people do you have in it?
There's 8 people. I
Okay.
should probably listen off real quick. It's Zane versus Ba, Dragunov versus I believe Kyle Fletcher or Joe Coffey, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Blake Christian versus Zicky Dice, and I think it's right. Okay, I need to look at it. Fuck, I already forgot my own tournament. That's great. All right, and now in a pre-show bout that had subpar wrestling, little heat, Blake Christian, as previously mentioned, defeats Zicky Dice in 13 minutes by pinfall with Elia. I think that's how you pronounce it. I at least hope it is.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to butcher that. Blake was also one of our newest signees past month or so, I believe. Zicky, he hasn't really done much. He's been around, but you know, he had that little thing going with Ricky for a minute, but then randomly disappeared off the face of the earth. I had no part in doing that. But Zicky making his return and losing in the first round to Blake Christian.
Another back-to-back great chemistry matches here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's great for me. And then to kick off the main show, a video package is played to hype up Jon Moxley and Tetsuya Naito's Ring of Honor title match later in the night. Naito won the Survival of the Fittest match, and this is gonna be his big title match that he earned himself.
Wow.
99 rating.
Yeah.
Probably gonna be the only time I get a good rating. Moxley enjoyed being off script. Booker T, Stu Bennett, how are they suddenly with this? Suddenly, they were doing just fine.
Well, it might be because the rating was so good. I noticed that if the commentators aren't that experienced or aren't that strong, really high segment ratings they struggle with. So that's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Shut the quack. Well, they still got a 99. Can't be upset with that.
Oh my
And
god,
it
no.
got us to a strong start.
Yeah, that's an awesome start.
After that, Tony Storm decides to come out, talk a little bit. And after defeating Priscilla Kelly, he mentions how the Women of Honor have been kind of silent when it comes to the shows. But next week, she wants a challenger. So whether that's Rhea Ripley, Hana Kimura, who we have on loan, or Tegan Knox, or God knows, even Ty Conti can come out and a show for us. Don't know, but Toni Storm wants something done. 62 rating, did a masterful job of improvising interactions with the crowd. Thank
That's
you.
good.
Not bad for Women of Honor. Not bad.
Yeah. And after Kojima gave his little promo on our pay-per-view talking about how he wasn't done yet, he can keep going. Toxic Society, being assholes, come out and just taunt him, explaining that he's nothing but a broken old man. Kojima, however, doesn't take their disrespect and instead challenges one of them to face him in the ring right then and there. Kip Sabian accepts his challenge.
All right. New versus old here.
Basically. A 64 rating. Sami Zayn performed poorly in this segment. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, he's usually the top guy as far as the promos go and angles.
But Nakamura looked good, and color commentary did help. Zayn was penalized for not being a very good heel. Yeah, that's annoyed me for the past 5 months game. But actually, it's like 6 still. But so yeah, we have a match now with Sabian versus Kojima, and this is why I'm worried.
Could have been worse.
And
I've seen worse.
It could, yeah. I've had like 20s. I think it's
I
gone.
remember you had
horrible
like a
over there.
6 before. I don't think that was a match, but
That's what it was. Yeah, it was like it was a Sabian segment actually. So
yeah,
Tried to
Didn't
do like
Kojima
a
just
segment
have a
rated
match?
sex appeal on an ROH show.
yeah, that's what it was. It was for sex appeal and that bomb.
yeah.
But
Kojima just had a
with-
match in New Japan.
It's Kenta.
Yeah, no, with Kenta, unfortunately, he may have let us down, but hey, we still love our bread man. But in a poor match, Kojima defeats Sabian in 15 minutes with a lariato. I love calling that.
Oh.
Sabian had a 52, Kojima a 40, 41 segment rating. This is the one match I was like extremely worried about. But it wasn't in the 30s. I'll give it that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I like to see the old guy, the story of the old guy. You know.
Yeah, no. In New Japan, we call that the dads versus the young lion.
The dad.
Kojima is yes. In Japan, dad is an person. So even though they might not physically have a child, if they've been in the business long enough, they're considered a dad.
So here's my one question: did Kip Sabian have to call him daddy in this match?
He might have to now after that lariat.
Okay,
Who
there we
knows?
go.
After his victory over Sabian, Kojima looks on at Nakamura and Zayn specifically before he and Nakamura start to argue in Japanese, and Nakamura holding his Ring of Honor title safely by his side. 64 rating. Announcing and color did great. And Zayn, still not a good heel.
Damn.
Fuck you. But he has a good gimmick at least. But
Yeah.
Kojima might have his eyes set on more. So we'll have to see how he goes over the next couple weeks.
Now, would he have to call him daddy if he's not young?
No, he would not, because
Okay.
if Nakamura went back to New Japan, he'd be getting in that dad range.
He'd be a daddy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sami Zayn's been in the wrestling business too long to be considered a young lion.
Gotcha.
All
okay.
of them are not young lions.
Yeah.
Equilibrium, Bomber couldn't read off because I forgot to make them a thing. Moose, Jay Lethal, and Jonathan Gresham defeat the European Union and Ilja Dragunov, Morgan Webster, Andrews, when Moose pinned Morgan with a spear. Ilja was the weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else. That's why you're in the top prospect tournament, buddy. 63 rating. Moose with the 70 carrying the match, which is sick.
And Moose.
But Equilibrium picks up their first match as a trio. Picks up their first win as a trio. So good for them. Got them buzzing.
I know.
This game does not like Dragunov.
No, this game hates Dragunov.
And after that
Agree.
barn burner with Walter, I am offended. Afterwards, though, Moose and friends grab a mic. Moose saying how he put down Tanahashi at Final Battle and will gladly do it again with the 6-man titles on the line. Equilibrium are making their main goal now. 56 rating. Rough.
So Moose beat Tanahashi, huh?
Yes, sir, he did. Put him
Wow.
down big spear.
That's huge. That's huge.
He's been picking up those wins, and over the past couple of months, he hasn't quite been able to do it when it comes to the TV and the world title. So maybe the 6-man titles are what he needs.
Okay.
But in a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, a technical masterclass, Redragon defeats Roppongi Vice, Rocky Romero, and Trent Beretta in 18 minutes when Kyle pinned Rocky with Chasing the Dragon. Redragon, I'm just going to call him Redragon from now on. I don't care. Redragon makes defense number 3 of the tag titles. Afterwards, Trent and Rocky hug, Rocky raising his arms as the fans give him a round of applause before leaving for the final time on his loan to Ring of Honor. They won that big 4-way tag match at Final Battle, and this was the reward, a tag title match, but fortunately they couldn't get the job done back together.
I can see where this is going. This is going to be the best friends breaking up. I can already tell Chuck Taylor's going to be jealous that he saw Trent hugging Rocky. I can feel it in my bones.
Rocky comes back and they have a match for possession of Trent.
There it is. Book it.
Trent Beretta on
It's going to be Trent Beretta on a forklift match.
Yep.
There we go.
Winner gets to hug. Wiz gets to hug Chuck. Or
Yeah,
Trent. Yeah.
There
Trent.
you go.
And then they bring him down.
Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish reuniting after Fish got injured last month. O'Reilly failed to win the world title, but he keeps the tag titles here tonight. Good chemistry. Match wasn't placed well. Oh well, go fuck yourself. You know what you want.
I'm surprised Bobby Fish only had a 51. Maybe because it's technical match class. Maybe he's not technical, but I mean, that still surprised me.
I'm pretty sure he is a technical wrestler.
That's the thing. Rocky, and Kyle specifically are really technical in the game, and Trent not as much, but Trent keeps getting the better ratings.
I don't know.
In an exceptional match in the main event, Jon Moxley and Tetsuya Naito draw in 30 minutes when the time limit expired. Naito not able to cover Moxley after a top rope version of the Destino. Afterwards, Moxley and him weakly get up after literally fighting for half an hour. Moxley shaking his head and reassuring Naito that this isn't 78 rate.
Really good.
91 from Mox and 73 from Naito. Unfortunately, his survival of the fittest title shot ended this way, but Moxley telling him this isn't over might be a sign of a future.
Yeah, no, this you got the hype video that was 99 and this coming in at 78. These guys are carrying the show for sure.
Apparently, yeah. That's a great thing for me.
I mean, Luke, you better hope ROH doesn't lose Jon Moxley.
No, that's why we're doing everything to keep him happy, man.
I'm gonna steal him right out from under you. Coming back home.
I swear to God, Bomber, go away.
Hey, there you go.
I thought it'd be higher.
All right. Final rating is a 73. We increased 13 regions. Music appeared worse because it's slightly worse than.
Wow. So MWA has hurt your show overall because their production's better. Wow.
We have Nickelback and Creed.
You can't, and
What
you
do
can't beat
have?
Nickelback.
What do we have? We have an
Nickelback
underground
has,
beach.
like,
That's what we
Deadpool
have.
inside defending them,
We
so
even have
they're winning.
Real Big Fish.
Wow.
Yeah, what we have is a bag of goldfish, not like an actual live one.
Wow.
Just shake the container.
Wake up. Yeah, but so Moxley and Naito though, they carried this show
Yeah.
out of shadow of a doubt.
I keep
73,
forgetting how
good.
much ROH relies on its main events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
73
All right.
overall. That's pretty good. That's right in the
Yeah.
right in the sweet spot.
Not
That's good
bad.
stuff.
We are competing, yes, but now it's a bit more friendly.
Yeah.
The Nazis and the Satanists are not that angry at one another.
Oh, so
I'm just
you're
wondering
getting
if
your
this
set
affects your
level
games.
worshippers.
I mean, Warden hasn't denied that he is a Nazi.
We appeal to all.
Oh my god. That's not what you say. That's not what you say at all.
We don't discriminate much.
But yeah, no, that was Ring of Honor Battlefield from Vegas.
All right, let's look at the ratings for MWA here. Show rating 60, 9,497. TV 2.0. That's pretty solid. Pretty good.
I think they won this one.
We'll see. We will see. We'll see if they beat Ring of Honor. Obviously, we got a better show. We got Sellout 2.05. Ring of Honor is back on top of MWA, folks.
MWA just had better attendance.
That's true. Yeah. But we got a Sellout though, so you can't hold Ring of Honor against that. That's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, but yeah, so good for me.
Oh man. Any thoughts on that, Warden?
I fucked up hard, and at least I know what my problem was.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
So at least I can fix it.
There you go.
Congrats to Ring of Honor for winning this week. I look
Thank
forward
you.
to the upcoming weeks where we have shows the same night.
Wow, you
Yes,
guys
sir.
are. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold the phone. Time out. Naito in need of a break. Given a break in the near future after recent grueling schedules left him visibly fatigued. Some insiders
I
have
even
questioned.
took him off the house show schedule.
Yeah.
Boy.
He
Yeah.
may,
Alright. Yeah, a lot of my people have been getting worn out over this, actually. Mostly from the
You
house
might
show
have to cut
schedule.
how many house shows you do a month.
Music license,
Oh.
upgrade it.
Oh shit! All right, he upped his music game.
Mm-hmm.
Warden, you've started the music trend.
I'm trendy.
Oh, there it is.
Here you go.
Making everybody spend a lot of money is what he's doing. He's trying to take your guys' money away from you.
Yeah, I don't mind spending money.
Oh,
Paige.
I wanted
wow.
to sign another.
20 grand a month.
And she
Aw,
will
I know who I'm gonna try.
Will you let her do Twitch streams?
Yeah.
Will you
Paige.
let her promote herself and
Paige signed a slam.
Right.
Okay, that's a good signing.
Oh,
fuck.
smack and bully Ray?
You son of a bitch.
Oh.
You
Why didn't
s-
you try to sign him, Bonner?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
was
I
I
know.
was thinking about it.
Let's check his medical.
He's soft
Clean.
drugs, hard drugs, painkiller.
Clean.
Oh, he's
Get
clean.
back
Okay.
clean. All right, so
But that's what he was doing all of
MWA
gonna
got
say.
Bully Ray and fucking Schlack, man.
I'm a little nervous for this one.
Yeah, you're probably you
$600 a show.
What?
it.
Oh my god.
Remember that one time I signed somebody for like $50 per show?
Clean.
She's not coming back clean.
Wow. I can't. Damn it.
That is R2, folks.
Still trying to
Uh-oh.
sign it, Bomber.
I know that's my own fault. 100% my own fault.
So we're gonna start on here with our pre-show match. And out that good heat and decent wrestling, Keith Lee defeated Kurt Hawkins in 8 minutes and 57 seconds by pinfall with the Spirit Bomb.
Right.
And basically, Kurt Hawkins has lost his way. Like, he doesn't know what to do anymore since his friend Zack Ryder left the company.
How long is it before he disappears is the question.
The main show starts with Ronda Rousey. She comes out and rants about losing to Asuka at New Year's resolution and claims that she was cheated and that Asuka screwed her and that she demands a rematch right now. And then she is cut off mid-rant by Becky Lynch's theme song playing, which causes a big pop from the crowd because it's been so long since she's been at Slam. Becky walks to the ring and Ronda demands to know what gives Becky the right to interrupt her, the biggest star in Slam. Becky rolls her eyes and says that her newborn daughter does less crying than Ronda is doing right now.
That's good. That's good. I like that.
And this leads to a longer back and forth until Ronda sucker punches Becky and they brawl around the ring until security has to come in and separate them.
Right.
You building for a Ronda versus Becky's newborn child?
Yes, that's it. Ronda versus an infant.
I'd watch.
The man is back after having her baby.
And
There
keep
you
in
go.
mind, like the last time Becky was on Slam was on the first pay-per-view when Ronda gave her a Piper's Pit onto some steel steps.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, yeah.
Season 2.
Okay,
She's
84 rating, and a match that I'm kind of disappointed. And I feel like I felt like this should have done better. Ivar got the win over Aleister Black in 13 minutes 30 seconds when Aleister Black was counted out due to Aleister leaving the ring and running to the back after a Titantron shows Eric and Crazy Mary Dobson attacking Aleister's wife Selena Vega backstage.
Whoa.
Okay, okay. Might have ourselves a little intergender action here coming up.
Yep. 67. Like, I thought this match would do better. Like, they apparently don't click in the ring.
Interesting.
I'm not surprised
Yikes.
by Ivar's score, but I am surprised Black did only a 61.
Yeah,
They
I
have the same
wonder.
score, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if they're in a tag match, if that will affect their awkwardness. Like, I wonder if it hides that or not. We'll see. I guess we'll
That
see
I
if you
wasn't
do that.
believe it doesn't.
Resolution. That's why I was surprised.
Yeah.
I
didn't
don't
click
think it does. Not sure.
I'm still jealous you got Crazy Mary Dobson. I wanted her for my own brand.
Oh, hey. Trying to get a second woman on your roster, huh?
Yeah.
Well, she fits the criteria. She can do hardcore matches.
Okay, okay. She's
True.
crazy.
Wacky. Whoa.
Yeah.
Crazy Mary.
Oh, nice.
Following that, Elias performed a concert live for the fans in attendance, and it got segment got an 80 rating.
That's good.
Elias is good at singing and playing a guitar.
Yeah, it's expected. People love Elias's musical performances.
And about that had great heat and good wrestling. Shayna Baszler defeated Charlotte Flair in 13 minutes and 41 seconds by pinfall after Sonya Deville hit Charlotte in the head with a steel chair while the referee was distracted by Shayna.
Oh, man. Well, good. You know what? I am glad to see Charlotte Flair is doing good over there in Slam. I'm happy to see it. She's doing much better over there than she would be doing in CZW. I'll give you that. So happy to see it.
A 75 rating.
Yeah,
I'm
surprised.
Shayna got the better ring performance than Charlotte.
I know.
honestly.
I swear. I don't know how that's possible, but it is what it is.
Might be Shayna's high morale.
Wait, she's got a boost for a lot of stuff. Wow, look at that. Yeah.
And following that, Rosemary goes back to the Underworld to look for Su Yung. But when she walks over to the tree where she hung Su Yung, she sees the noose, but Su Yung is gone.
Oh God.
This is the best.
As you do.
This is like what they should have done with Bossman and Undertaker.
I love it. This is my favorite thing in the world from Slam is literally a hanging from Su Yung. Wow. But she's missing from the tree, so that is going to be interesting. I'm very excited to see where that goes.
And she's looking confused, like, where's Su Yung?
Yeah.
My God.
83. Great stuff there. Great stuff.
We've come a long way from last season. I'll say that much.
Yeah, we started out
Yeah,
with food
you went-
fights season 1. Season 2, we got hangings going on.
Food fights and Floyd memorials.
Oh, Warden. Warden.
Oh my God.
Nah, we're gonna go storm the Capitol again. Woohoo.
Apparently we will later this month.
USA. USA.
And then following that, we had Chad Gable and Walter facing each other in number one contenders match to see who would face Jimmy Havoc for the Intercontinental title at the Battle Frontier. Both of these two have been performing very well, and so they got rewarded with this number one contenders match. But sadly, Jimmy Havoc interfered in the match and hit them both with steel chairs, causing a double disqualification.
Oh. Wow, so no clear winner here. We got Walter with an 81.
Yep.
Man, way outperforming Chad Gable. Well, no, I guess not way outperforming, but
Gable
He got
had a
90.
nice.
yeah.
And segment rating of 70.
Come on, guys. We got to make this good enough for YouTube. family or whatever the fuck it's called.
YouTube family.
YouTube kids.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, you would know it, you fucking child.
You were waiting for that one.
Shut up. You're closer to your grave than I am.
That's true.
I already survived Corona, man. Nothing could stop me.
There it is, unkillable.
We cut to backstage where AJ Styles and Sasha Banks, who became friends during the offseason, are. And basically, they point out that a week before New Year's resolution, AJ defeated Nick Jackson, who y'all know is one half of the Dynamic Duos champions. And therefore, or they believe, Sasha and AJ believe that they deserve a shot at the Dynamic Duos titles next week.
Wow, that could be tricky actually. I feel like I don't know who you have winning that one, but man, if you do have the Young Bucks going over, that could be rough. Convincing AJ and Banks to lose. We'll see.
Yeah, but yeah, 83% rating. And then in the main event match for this evening, we had Pac facing Kairi Sane.
That's crazy.
In a submission. There you go.
Yep, and Pac defeated Kairi in 17 minutes and 9 seconds in about that fantastic heat and great wrestling. He did it by submission with the Brutalizer. She went for the insane elbow. He moved out of the way, and she crashed elbow first onto the mat. And so he grabbed her and locked her in the Brutalizer, putting pressure on her arms, and made her tap out.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yep. 82 rating.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You two did a good job.
Really good show from you as usual.
Yeah, no, that's a really unique main event. Always pulling out these crazy matches in Slam. Good stuff.
After the match, Pac gets on the microphone and he flat out says that he's sick of playing games. Him and Chad Gable defeated Drew and Kurt Angle at New Year's resolution, and he says, "I'm sick of playing games. Drew McIntyre put the King of Slam title against me at the Battle Frontier."
Oh wow! Oh wow! That is interesting.
Now, will Drew accept the challenge or not? You gotta watch next week to find out.
Let's go, Pac.
What that great segment to close the show too.
91.
Wow, that could be a pretty big match.
Big clash.
I think it has potential. Yes.
Oh,
80.
And I got an 80.
Awesome.
It's like gonna be higher.
I guess I won the race for second place.
There you go.
I don't know. I'm no. Just shut up now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Go
man.
over there with your not a great show there.
Yeah, no, you got a good show when you got Keith Lee on the pre-show there.
Yeah.
Seeing Pac get moved into the main event scene, I think that's gonna be really big for Slam. I don't know. This could be McIntyre's time to drop the belt.
I mean, he's been the guy in Slam, and might not be much longer.
Yeah. Let's check the ratings here from Slam. 80 show rating, 12,336, and TV show rating of 1.95. So right behind MWA and Ring of Honor. Looks like Ring of Honor takes home right here in week number 1, the highest TV rating. He's back at it, folks.
Hell yeah, baby.
Ring of Honor back on top for week number 1. Oh my God.
See, when I show up, we have better ratings.
There it is.
You're on a bigger network.
All right, guys. So there we go. I want to know how everybody thinks they are starting off here in the second season. I guess Warden, we'll start with you. How do you feel? How do you feel you're going to do here this year, or this season? I said year. This season.
I don't feel as disappointed in myself as I did this time last season, but I'm still pretty fucking disappointed in myself.
Gotcha. Still disappointed. I mean, it was one show. I mean, you saw that you had your little ratio off, so I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine.
Yeah, I think I rushed it.
Yeah, you probably would have hit in the 70s, I'm sure, but I'm sure you'll get back up there. Luke, what about you?
I wasn't really having any high hopes going into this episode, considering how my off season's been really mixed. But you know what? After that, I think we're gonna do all right. last season was really mixed for us at the very end, but I think we're gonna do pretty decent this time.
Okay. All right. And Tigress.
Well, I think I started off strong, and hopefully I can keep this momentum for the rest of this season. It seems like I might have to do a comeback because of fake news.
Yeah, I still don't know why they said you were in trouble, but I guess who knows? Maybe Warden's trying to get you guys to lose your money too, is with his music deal that he got this production. Oh God!
Whoa!
All right, let's take a look at the ratings breakdown for the first time in season 2. We are in week 29 overall in our whole series here. So let's take a look. CZW first, 1.34 television rating with a 1,800,619 viewers. Now, when you look at our last ratings breakdown, went all the way back to week 16. It's a good way to take a look and see how people are progressing or regressing. And CZW has fallen a decent amount. They had a 1.68 the last time back in week 16, 1.34 here, so fallen quite a bit. A loss of about 200,000 viewers. A little more than 200,000 viewers, actually. That's not very great. But live attendance is up 13,599 compared to 9,000 last time, week 16. So big upgrade there. Show rating, CZW, one of their highest rated shows ever, 89. Week 16, CZW finished with an 86. So still performing very, very well when it comes to show ratings for CZW. They're just losing the TV ratings more and more as they go. So maybe new networks need to be thought about for CZW. Now, Ring of Honor came in with a 2.05, the highest of all other shows this week, with 1.5 million viewers, which, believe it or not, is down from week 16. They had a 2.29 with 1.7 million viewers, so also a 200,000 drop in viewers. Same as CZW. Live attendance was only 6,000, but it was a sellout, so you can't really hold that against Ring of Honor. They did sell out at 6,000, and a show rating of 73, which was a little bit lower in week 16, which was a 77. So overall, kind of in the negative here for Ring of Honor, but still kind of holding consistent with the third highest show rating here and the top television rating, so you can't be mad at that. Now, MWA, they did have a very weak show rating of 60, but we saw why. There was not a very good ratio from angles to matches. So kind of starting out low with a 60. We're starting at the bottom here. MWA had an 81 on their week 16 show, so 21-point drop there. But I would not be too scared yet for MWA. We know there was just a mistake made. Television rating still pretty strong, 2.0, 1.5 million. But when you look at week 16, when MWA was leading in all of the television ratings, they had a 2.39. So a 0.39 drop, which is very big. Almost 300,000 viewers less. Yeah, not too great there on that front. Live attendance is up. It was 7,700 back in week 16. We got almost 9,500 just about here this week. So kind of, up in live attendance, which is same for CZW. Kind of moving up there, but down big time in the ratings. Then we got Slam. All things pretty much positive here for Slam. 1.95, which is actually an increase from week 16, the only company to increase their television rating. 1.4 million, which was 1.3 million last time, week 16. So pretty good numbers there. Live attendance up pretty big here, 12,336. They were hitting at the 10,000 mark, pretty much right even last time. So big increase there, 2,000 in the live attendance, which is bringing in a lot more money. And then show rating, 80. Big. Anytime you hit in the 80s, you had a fantastic show. Last time Slam was hitting in 78. So they also increased their show rating. Slam is the big gains winner here when it comes to all of their companies. They have increased in every single category when we jump from week 16, the end of season 1, all the way to now. So everybody else is kind of dipping. Slam is making a rise. Very soon could be challenged for that top TV rating spot. We're going to see what happens next week in the ratings breakdown. And that's a wrap. Season number 2 is officially underway. There are a lot of very cool stories that each company has started, and we're going to see how they play out. Thank you guys so much for following us. If this is your first time seeing our TEW series, go check out our recap. And if you want to go check out the draft. That was a lot of fun. Our very first ever episode. You need to see it. That is it, guys, for this first episode. Thank you so much again for being patient and waiting. We are back. We're in full gear mode. We're going to be coming out every single week. Fingers crossed. Every single week, barring any weird interruptions on anything. But we'll see you on the next episode. CZW we can only go down from here on my end. So we'll see what happens. I'm super excited about this season. I hope you guys are too. Let us know down below. What do you guys want to see this season? What are you excited to see? What are you hoping to get out of this season? What do you hope change? I'm still always asking, what do you guys like to see? Any kind of changes so we can, make things better. We're always trying to make things better here on the show. So follow us at Jobber Radio. You see everything on the side. Make sure you follow everybody's channels, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye, guys.